Alright, what's up everyone? Duquesne23 here, bringing you the Fan Mail Fridays again. Sorry I've been out for a little while. Every Friday I've been out of town or, visiting people, just something like that, so I haven't been able to do it. But hopefully now, that I'm back doing this, hopefully we can get back in the rhythm of doing the Fan Mail Fridays every Friday. And so let's go ahead and start with the very first question. The first one is by Nuck. Sorry if I say that wrong. I know it's foreign or something. You may say it differently, but... So again, sorry if I say that wrong. But your question is, what's the wildest thing you've ever done that is probably unusual for most people? I'm not really the type of person to go do crazy wild things, what some people do. Like I've never, skydived or something like that. Which I think that would be pretty fun if I knew 100% that my parachute would open. That's the only thing that really keeps me from doing it like back then. Now it's, of course, I have family and stuff, so of course I don't want to take that risk. But the wildest thing I've probably ever done is, I don't know, it probably has to do with rock climbing, because I used to go rock climbing a lot and stuff like that. So I used to rock climb cliffs and everything, not like massive cliffs and stuff, but enough to where if you fall you would get seriously injured, like breaking legs and possibly die, but nothing like, massive, like, huge cliffs like Yosemite, and things like that or something. But, I did, climb that, and I didn't do it. It was all free climb and stuff, in other words, no ropes and things like that. But that's probably the wildest thing I've ever done. I used to also, whenever I go hiking, I like, of course, climbing and stuff. So I do a lot of jumping stuff, which I was kind of into parkour a little bit. But this was, while I was hiking, so I love jumping. I love jumping gaps and everything. And there's a couple times I've jumped, some like 100-foot gaps. Like not the gap itself was 100 foot, but the drop below was 100 foot. The gap was probably like 6 feet or so, or 7 feet. And so, it was pretty crazy. Of course, it wasn't perfectly level. It was the landing part was a little bit lower and stuff. But, that's probably, I guess, the wildest thing I've ever done. Next one is asked by RLD Hot Tamale, and he asks, "Hey Duquesne, will you be getting Far Cry 3, and what are your thoughts on the game?" Now, I have gotten Far Cry 3. I plan on coming out with some videos of that, just, some fun little videos and stuff, because I think it's a great game. And, right there, that answers your second question. What are your thoughts? I love the game. I have not messed with the editor yet, just because I am entranced by the campaign and stuff. I haven't played co-op yet. Some of my friends are getting it for Christmas and stuff, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit on that, so we could all play co-op together. But the campaign so far is awesome. I love the fact that you have the like synchronization points, that's like in Assassin's Creed, but they're the radio towers and stuff. I think that's great. Love all the vehicles, the guns. I love how you can toss down a Molotov or spray a flamethrower or something on the grass and everything, and everything will start burning and it'll spread and stuff. I think that is really cool. Love the animals in it, how you can go hunting and stuff, and how there's, like, I forget what it's called. It's like pretty much a bounty board, but for animals, where you got to kill them with a certain weapon. Like, you may have to kill them with a bow with normal arrows, but you got to kill, like, a panther or something, and so it's like, I think there's one that was a black panther that you got to kill with a bow and arrow and stuff. So it's, a little difficult sometimes. You have to be sneaky and everything, but it's definitely a really awesome game. I really love it. Alright, so the next question asked by Brandon. He says, "Duquesne, do you think they should make armor DLC besides map DLC? I think they should eventually make all the pre-order DLC available to everyone." Yes, I do think that they should do some armor DLC. Not necessarily the pre-orders, which I would like that and stuff, but, and also I would just like new armor, or you introduce a new vehicle. Like, I know a lot of people want a flying vehicle, like the Falcon or Hornet or something like that. I'd really like to see something like that, or new weapons or something, not just maps. And if you do some more maps, I wish they would introduce more Forge maps. I think that would, help out Forge. I know the biggest complaint, at least a lot of people say with the Forge maps, is the fact that there is not that much terrain to build on. So you can't really have a big team battle map that has a lot of terrain, because of the fact that there's not really too much terrain. I would say erosion And Impact does, all of them have a little bit of terrain, but not something where it's like a good amount, something like, like Hemorrhage or something where it's a massive amount of terrain that you could really build on and everything. So I would like to see something like that, just like maybe an island map or something that has a lot of terrain and everything. That would be really nice. So that is pretty much that question. The next one is Michael, and he asked, when you were little, what was your dream job? My dream job was being a park ranger. I really loved Casey Overseas, national parks, all that type of stuff, being a park ranger. I would love to be a park ranger in like either like Yosemite or Yellowstone or Grand Canyon, something like that. And that's actually what I went to college for, not necessarily to be a park ranger, to be a wildlife biologist and stuff like that. My major was natural resource management, and but of course now I'm doing the YouTube thing, so that's totally drastically different. But I still tried to apply to be a park ranger after I got out of college. I tried to be everything, just anything that's in that general type of field, park ranger, wildlife biologist, just stuff like that. But unfortunately, no one was hiring and stuff, or they didn't want to hire someone straight out of college. There was other people that had more experience and stuff. So it was kind of unfortunate, but it worked out, since now I'm doing the YouTube thing, so it all works out. All right, so then Emilio asks, will you ever get tired of Halo? Now, I will get tired of playing Halo like kind of what I did with Reach. I got tired of, forging some, but then I, back off of it for a little while, and then I get, back into, forging stuff, or I get back into playing it again. But I won't ever totally get tired of Halo where I won't want to play it anymore. Halo is always a game that I come back to. It's always something where, if I get bored of everything else, I can always come back to Halo and I have fun. But of course, there are, with any game, pretty much you get tired of. You're like, I don't feel like playing that today. But tomorrow you may feel like playing it. It's something that I won't ever fully get tired of, but maybe for short-term periods I'll get tired of it. Then Gabriella asks, do you read all the questions, like the 84th question? At least until now. Yes, I do read all the questions that are asked on the FanMail Friday whenever I make the post on Facebook. The reason why I don't choose everyone's question is because there's too many and that would take way too long. And so I just pick and choose on a lot of ones that I have not talked about yet. Remember, guys, go back to past FanMail Fridays. There are a lot of questions that are repeated, and I don't want to always repeat the questions. Repeat the answers and everything like that. So yes, I do read through all questions. I believe on this one I had like 200, which this was a previous FanMail Friday post a couple weeks ago, like on the 29th or something like that, November 29th, because I never made a FanMail Friday up to then, so I just want to answer all these questions. Alright, so then Robo Vaquero asks, what is the meaning of life? Cornbread. Cornbread is the meaning of life. And Richard asks, Duquesne, why is it that I never see your posts until Friday when it's too late to post? That's because maybe you don't check my Facebook on Thursday. I always make a post for FanMail Friday if I plan on doing one that Friday. I always make a post on Thursday. So, be sure to check Thursday night. Check for a FanMail Friday post by me, and then you can ask your questions. Don't wait until Friday, because I will make the video probably sometime in the morning on Friday or afternoon, and it'll be too late by then. But guys, that is all the questions I have for y'all today. So stay tuned till next FanMail Friday, and if you want to ask a question, just wait till this next Thursday, and I will make a post on Facebook, on my Facebook. Saying ask your questions for FanMail Friday, and all you do is write a question in that post, like in the comment section of that post. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and also subscribe for more FanMail Fridays, Halo 4 custom maps, and like I said before, I was going to be putting up some Far Cry 3 gameplays, and I just got Assassin's Creed 3, so I will be posting gameplays of that too, just some fun little stuff, nothing serious like a walkthrough, just some fun things. But yeah, so be sure to subscribe, and I hope y'all enjoyed this, guys, and I will see y'all next time. Later, guys.